All right, hey guys, welcome to the video. If you're new here, my name's Curtis. So I thought today would be a good day to have a battle of the greens. So I've chosen two fragrances from my collection, Synthetic Nature by Frederic Malle and Malamata by Roos and Roos. Both of these fragrances share some similarities, however they are a bit different. So I thought I would put both of these fragrances on skin and do a side-by-side comparison and talk a little bit about the fragrances and the perfumers, and see which one in the end kind of wins out for me, which one I would choose if I absolutely had to pick one. So if you're curious to hear my thoughts and opinions on these fragrances, then let's go. All right, first up from the house of Frederic Malle, we have Synthetic Jungle. So yeah, I'm actually gonna be putting both of these fragrances on. So I'm gonna be putting Synthetic Jungle on my left hand here, and just one spray here. Hopefully you can see this. Man, this is a good sprayer on these Frederic Malle bottles here. Very dispersive. Man, okay, so Synthetic Jungle is a very kind of earthy, vegetal green fragrance. Like this is, you are deep, deep in the jungle, and it's almost like you're on a jungle kind of scavenger hunt. And the reason why I say that is because there is kind of a floral presence here. So it's like you're walking deep in the jungle, and it's like you're searching for those florals, but you can never really find them. However, you can smell them. So you know that they're there, but you can't really ever find them. And that's kind of the way this fragrance makes me feel. But this is very, very green, vegetal, herbaceous, and extremely earthy. So, you know, you have to be a fan of those kinds of fragrances. But what I also really like about this one is in the dry down, there's a very subtle soapy-like presence that starts to push forward. And so it brings a very slight underlying freshness to this fragrance that I really, really enjoy. And yeah, I mean, this fragrance was created by Anne Flippo. So yeah, she does really, really great work with, of course, green fragrances, but even more so like florals. She works really well with florals, and especially like white floral type of fragrances. But yeah, this is, man, she has done a phenomenal job here. Let's jump over to the next one. So the next up we have Malamata by Roos and Roos, and let's put Malamata on the right hand here. I might need one more. I'll do one spray. Okay, that's probably good. Okay. Man. So comparing these two side by side, so the vibe I get from Malamata is I'm kind of walking up to the jungle, but I'm not necessarily going into the jungle. I'm sitting right outside. I'm very at the edge of the jungle. And there's a bathtub, and that bathtub has some flower petals sprinkled in it, and then also a bit of soap. And that's kind of my image there. I'm able to experience that jungle, the atmosphere, even though I'm kind of looking from afar. So I'm experiencing those greens, but I'm also getting that freshness from that soap that's in the bathtub, as well as those florals. And that's kind of my experience with this fragrance. But I feel like in Malamata, there's like a crisp freshness. There's a crunch to this fragrance that I think really stands out. And I feel like Synthetic Jungle, it's a bit more thick, dense, whereas this one's a bit more aromatic and light. So if you were looking like to wear a green fragrance depending on the season, I feel like Synthetic Jungle or Synthetic Nature could work well in the fall and spring, versus I feel like Malamata, if you were looking for a fresher take, Malamata could even be worn in the summer. I feel like I could totally pull this one off in the summertime here in Japan. As where I feel like Synthetic Jungle, it might be a bit too thick and heavy to wear in these humid temperatures here. But it could work. I haven't tried it yet, so I guess that's one for me to try out. But Malamata, anyways, was perfumed by Dominique Ropion, and he is one of my favorite perfumers. Of course, he's pretty well known for Portrait of a Lady by Frederick Malle. And, he's done a few others that I really love, like Papi Lafico by Nishane, and of course, Malamata here by Riss and Roos. But I would say in terms of, which one I prefer, if I had to choose one, it's tough because I love both of these, but I think if I had to choose one, I would probably choose Synthetic Jungle. So I guess Anne Flippo is the winner. Man, this one is such a gorgeous one. I think there might even be a bit of mint in here. I'm not sure, but I mean, it could also be that galbanum giving me that kind of minty-like presence. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at the notes, but man, this one is so good. And Malamata is too, and I can see myself really hitting this one hard. I'm already kind of hitting it hard now in the spring, but I can really see myself wearing this one in the summertime too. And to be honest, I'm excited to wear both of these fragrances in the summer just to kind of see how they deal with the humidity, if they're even wearable in the summer here in Japan. So we'll see. I guess that's to be determined. But yeah, I mean, these fragrances, while they do share some similarities, they are quite different. They are both amazing fragrances by amazing perfumers. So yeah, if you get a chance to check these out, please do. All right, guys, so that's all I have for you for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's content. And let me know down in the comment section, have you tried either of these two fragrances? What are your thoughts and opinions? I'd love to hear them. Well, I hope you guys are staying healthy and well, and I'll see you in the next video.